Fasten your seatbelts, because in today's riveting video, we'll be going in-depth on a startling disclosure made by Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, concerning the trajectory of EVs. When do you think electric vehicles will become as affordable as petrol cars? You're not alone if you've ever contemplated the future of transportation and wondered when or if electric cars would ever be as inexpensive as their gasoline-powered counterparts. It's a topic that has sparked several arguments, conversations, and hopes for a cleaner, more sustainable automobile scene. When will these cutting-edge electric machines ultimately enter the ring and go toe-to-toe with their gasoline-powered counterparts in terms of affordability? This is a pressing topic as we travel into the electrified realm of EVs. Car fans, eco-warriors, and frugal motorists all want to know the answer to this question. But today, my friends, we are setting out on a voyage that will take us farther into this exciting domain, and the answers we find may very well alter your outlook. The cost parity dilemma. Jim Farley, Ford's innovative CEO, recently delivered an exciting surprise at an investor meeting that sent shockwaves across the automotive industry. It's a bombshell that begs our attention and compels us to investigate the interesting dynamics of the current state of the electric vehicle, EV market. The long-awaited time when electric cars reach cost parity with their internal combustion engine, IC counterparts, may not occur until beyond the year 2030, according to Farley's estimates. Now, think about what you just read. The price of electric vehicles has been falling steadily, giving many of us reason to believe that the year of cost parity is just around the horizon. But Jim Farley's viewpoint takes us on a trip far beyond our wildest imaginings. He implies that it will take many generations of electric vehicles, each full of innovation and technical advances, to bring manufacturing costs down to a level playing field. What's driving this delay? Let's look at what's causing this delay. According to Jim Farley, the automotive industry is prepared for considerable cost reductions between 2030 and 2035, which will be critical in closing the gap between electric cars and their petrol equivalents. The dramatically lower labor content in EV manufacture is one important reason driving this transition. As EVs advance, they become easier to build with fewer components, resulting in a lower dependency on human labor throughout the manufacturing process. Farley also anticipates a future in which EVs have smaller batteries made of more cost-effective materials. This twin strategy, which simplifies manufacturing while lowering battery prices, gives a clear picture of the path to EV affordability. In essence, this is a purposeful reworking of the EV environment that will ensure a more accessible and sustainable future for electric transportation. The digital frontier. However, here is where the game changer comes into play. Software-driven digital services. With 600,000 paying users to its software services, Ford, for example, is at the vanguard of this shift. Blue Cruise driving assistance system fans are among these subscribers, demonstrating the rising market for cutting-edge vehicle technology. This data-driven strategy extends beyond comfort and cutting-edge features to a domain of innovation that is redefining the automobile industry. Consider a world in which your automobile is more than simply a mode of mobility. It transforms into a center of linked services that is easily incorporated into your life. Insurance services, inspired by Tesla and GM, begin to make their way into the car ecosystem. The power of cooperation. Now, when we turn our attention away from the electrifying cost dynamics and the digital revolution in the automotive business, we arrive at a vital factor that will determine the very future of electric mobility: cooperation. It's a subject that exemplifies the potential of collaboration in an industry undergoing a seismic transformation. Ford and Tesla, two automotive titans who have historically been considered as rivals, have put aside their animosity to cooperate towards a single objective. They've agreed to use the same charging station, thus allowing Ford owners access to the Tesla supercharger network. It's an extraordinary action that highlights the rising realization of the need of industry-wide collaboration, especially for organizations working to build a full electric vehicle, EV, ecosystem. With his finger on the pulse of the business, Jim Farley views this partnership as a foreshadowing of things to come. He thinks that collaborations between rivals will become more common in the realm of electric transportation. It demonstrates the realization that the problems and possibilities in the EV environment are wide and complicated, need a unified front to successfully navigate. You may be wondering why this collaboration is so important. The intricacy of the shift to electric cars is the answer. It's not only about constructing electric vehicles. It's about developing a full ecosystem that includes charging infrastructure, software integration, and seamless user experiences. These are significant difficulties, and no one organization can address them alone. This concludes our exploration of the current state of electric mobility, its promise, and the role that digital services and collaborative efforts will play in bringing the price of electric cars down to the level of their gasoline-powered counterparts. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future episodes, and enable push notifications to ensure you don't miss the next exciting installment. In this episode of Evolutionary, we'll be exploring the inner workings of the vehicle. Until our next trip, stay interested, keep up with news, and always drive safely.